Hi, everybody. I'm Dr. Mark Lennon. Please call me Professor. I'm going to be your instructor for this FinTech course. While I am still finalizing the syllabus and putting materials together for you all, Dr. Mittal did ask me to send a message to inform you all what you're going to be graded on and the content, of course, etc. Well, good news. Students tend to like me because while we have very interesting courses, I do not give hard tests for you to write out and tricky, laborious questions and things. Forget it. Instead, the way we're going to approach this course is we're going to work together to try to answer the fundamental question that was posed by the request by IILM Graduate School of Management for getting a Fulbright specialist like myself. So let me scroll, and you can see in the background, this is actually a copy of the original request, delivering a workshop and course in FinTech. So what it all came down to is they wanted to get expertise about FinTech incorporated into your university. And I think this is the most there are various points about it, but I think the most telling phrase is right here. Understandably, development of FinTech in India has been inhibited due to the absence of the very factors that has facilitated its development in the US. Now, this is where I come in. What we're going to look over the course of 3 weeks and then successive weeks when I give you remote assignments is what were some of these factors that have made FinTech a success and how you're not only going to replicate it in India, but I'll bet you guys will do better than the US. Why do I know this? Okay, why I know this is there's something called second mover advantage. Second mover advantage says that if you're entering a new markets, the first folks who go into it, right, they incur a lot of pioneering costs. They have to adopt new technologies. But then the folks who go in the next time around, the second movers, they can learn from the mistakes of others. Okay? So that's critical point one. The other reason why I'm completely confident that the FinTech sectors in India are about to explode is because I've seen it happen in the Chinese marketplace, okay, with Alibaba, with WeChat, etc. And I've been looking at some of the FinTech companies that are operating in India now, even within your neighborhood in Noida. And I also know that India has an amazing capabilities in the information technology field. Extraordinary. We just need to channel that with financial services, and I really think you could be cutting edge. I also do a great deal of work with blockchain. I'm intrigued that the Indian government is actively looking to see a digital rupee. I'm intrigued by the spread of mobile banking. And I am particularly interested in that because my first research base for my dissertation was actually about digital communications, mobile communications in East Asia. And from a chapter I wrote about a failed e-payment system in Korea that led to my later research about cryptocurrencies. We'll get into that when I see you guys. So bottom line, what do you think you're going to be tested on and things like that? Okay, well, number one, you're not going to have any written exams and things. Forget it, no. Instead, you're going to, number two, you're going to work on some projects, okay? And I'm still figuring out what platform we'll do it on, whether we do it on a blog place or maybe Google Docs, I'm not sure yet. But I'm going to divide you into teams of like 4 students each. And I'm going to give you like these assignments to do, okay? I want you to pretend that you're like a FinTech startup. Here is a problem that you will solve. In addition to this, I've got a couple of software applications that we can use from my friends at IBM. One is learn all about blockchain by building in a sample Hyperledger blockchain. Another one is learn about AI, artificial intelligence, by building a chatbot, the chatbot like a chat robot, and that'll give you a real hands-on experience on what it is like to develop these types of technologies, and you could use them in financial services, for example. Okay, so as far as the reading materials and things like this, well, I like to give interesting articles that are not only journal articles, but also newspaper articles, publications. I'm going to have you find articles too. That's critical for this project. And in addition, I'm a big video guy. I love TV. I love learning from videos, okay? So we're going to have a lot of those, and I'm going to be assigning you the same things. It's like, find me some good ways of explaining these concepts, especially within the India context. Because anytime I teach, I'm always looking for future collaborators in research. All right, 6-minute video. My apologies, guys. Here, I'll make it up to you. Meet one of my cats. Love you.